So America locks up more of its people than any other nation in the world by far. In about 1980, we had approximately 500,000 people in prison, and now we have 2.3 million locked up. Three ways that we got there. We send people to prison now who in the past we would never have put there, like most of the women that I did time with. Second, we send people to prison for much longer sentences than in the past, including for nonviolent offenses. And finally, we are very quick to send people back to prison, and sometimes for low-level probation and parole violations. Step behind the walls of our prison system, and you will find that that is where our government puts people, not only people who are violent and dangerous, but also people who are inconvenient, people who are mentally ill, people who are addicts, people who are shut out of a new economy. And this needs to change because as a nation, we are in a bad place when it comes to incarceration. I think often of the federal airlift. I think about those hundreds of men and women and the things that I have in common with them. And some of those things are because of our shared experience of prison, but each and every single one of us is someone's child, and most of us are someone's parent or brother or sister. And every single one of those men and women on those planes had a story, their own life story, and also a story about the criminal justice system. And those stories take place in our streets and in our schools, take place in our courtrooms, behind the walls of prisons and jails, and back out on the streets. And there are 700,000 people coming home from prison and jail every single year in this country. I ask you, if you have a story from behind prison walls, I want you to share it. Because when people know the real stories of real people, then they will recognize that our incarceration mania is a real problem. And they will get to the same spot that I was in on that very first day of my own incarceration. They will say, we got to get out of this place. Thank you. Thanks.